Hi guys, Mark O'Hare from Sporting Bet. This is We Love Betting Football League chapter. I'm on my own again as Chris Graham is now on holiday, sunning himself in Egypt. But 2 from 3 winners last weekend, so I was in profit, hoping the good form continues whilst Chris is away. So without further ado, let's kick off. Starting in the Championship in the game between Sheffield Wednesday and Middlesbrough. Wednesday fans must be absolutely devastated with their team after their FA Cup defeat to Charlton on Monday night, denying them the chance to play their neighbours Sheffield United in the quarter-final of the FA Cup. It was their third defeat in 4. All 3 defeats have come at Hillsborough, Charlton, Derby and Wigan, the 3 teams to beat Wednesday at Hillsborough. Connor Wickham, of course, left the club quite a while ago now. They brought in Gary Medine now this week, as well as Leon Best previously, to try and fill the void of that firepower. Because they've only scored twice in the last 4 games at home, Charlton and Barnsley, since hammering Leeds and Macclesfield at Hillsborough. Just the 2 goals in 4 home games. And it's that sort of low-scoring encounter I'm expecting again. Why? Well, of course, Middlesbrough are the visitors here. They failed to score in the last 6, which is quite an unwanted club record. Drawn 4, lost 2 of those 6 matches, which on the surface looks quite bleak and looks like they're going to slip back into mid-table obscurity for yet another championship season. But if you actually look a little bit closer, they've only lost twice in the last 12, so there is a little bit of reason here for me. I wanted to try and get them onside and oppose Wednesday, but instead I think backing under the 1.5 goals at Hillsborough at 19-10 is probably the way to go instead, because Middlesbrough have actually kept 9 clean sheets in those 12 matches. So combine that all those stats together, and I think the 19-10 on an under 1.5 goals match at Wednesday is probably the best way to go. Moving into League One, I backed Crewe in midweek as they went down 1-0 at Stevenage in League One. I never like opposing Graham Wesley's team at home on a Tuesday night, but I did this time because I thought Crewe had been in good form, had my fingers burnt, but nevertheless, I'll be going back in on the Alex this weekend because they are improving and they are getting results. And I think they're a very tasty 17-10 to get their results against our old friends Swindon at Gresty Road. It's a price I think you need to consider because Steve Davis' team have won 6 of the last 16 at home, or 6 of 16 this season, which on the face of it isn't that impressive, but they won 3 of the last 5 at Gresty Road, only defeats coming against Orient and Brentford. Scoring plenty of goals too, netted 2 or more in 8 of the last 10 before that Stevenage match. The return of Matthias Pogba from long-term injury is certainly helping them. He's up front alongside Chuck Saniki. Both have proved fairly prolific in the last few weeks. Swindon themselves were rolled over by Orient in their last game. Not such a bad result on the face of things, but it's now 10 defeats from 17 away from home. And they've actually lost 7 of their 9 away games to bottom 6 teams too previously. Recent form reads 1-2, drawn 3, lost 4 in their last 9. They failed to score in 5 of those matches though. They've kept just the 1 clean sheet since November. Not the greatest run of results when you consider they're taking on a free scoring Alex team next. So 17-10 on Crewe. Moving down to League 2, keeping this quick, nice and quick, keeping this video as quick as I can for you guys. Burton sitting in 5th in the table in League 2. They've only won 1 of the last 8. Which is really stunting their progress in their promotion race. They've only lost twice in 17 fixtures. A lack of goals is really costing them though. They're the lowest scorers in the top 7, and it's something I want to capitalise on when they host Accrington this weekend. I love Accrington at the moment. They're a team I really like to keep on side. They're always overpriced in my opinion, 17-20 to avoid defeat at the Pirelli this weekend. They've done so in 19 of the last 24 matches in the league. But it's Burton to score less than 2 goals is the approach I'm going for here. Under 1.5 Burton goals at 5-6, very backable in my opinion. I mentioned they're the lowest scorers in the top 7. They've only letted 2 or more goals in 2 of the last 20 League 2 matches. Combine that with the fact that James Beattie's Accrington have only leaked 2 or more goals in 2 of their last 12 away. And they've kept 4 clean sheets in 6, and you can see why I'm going that way. I think it looks great value, to be honest, at 5-6. So Burton to score under 1.5 at 5-6. So going through the 3 bets again. Wednesday, Middlesbrough under 1.5 goals in the match, 19-10. Crewe at 17-10 to beat Swindon. And Burton, the only odds-on price this weekend, 5-6 to score under 1.5 goals themselves. Best of luck, hope for another winning weekend, and I'll catch you all next week.